Welcome, Scorpios, to your February energy card pull. I'm Kat, and this is my channel, Vibrational You, because every one of us is vibrational, all of us are psychic, and everyone deserves to walk their highest and greatest path. We also do guided meditations, we do chats and discussional types of things, informational stuff, and tarot. So if that sounds like it is up your alley, go ahead and like and subscribe for me. It surely helps me out, and it helps to spread the energy and the messages to fellow Scorpios. We are using 3 different oracle decks today to get you your message. We are getting 3 different cards here at the base of the reading, and then we're going to get you some tarot on top of it to seek some clarification from Spirit. At the moment, it looks like you have the number 31 card, the Goblin, Wounded Human Ego. You have the number 34 card, Wealth, and you have the number 52 card, Mystery. On the Goblin card, we have the Alchemist, and we are going to pull these up and take a closer look at them in just a second once we get them all out. We have got the 5 of Swords. We have got the Wheel on the Wealth card in the center there. And the 4 of Wands. And you actually just had the 10 of Cups and Temperance jump out at the same time. On the beginning of the spread over here, you have got the Goblin card, Wounded Human Ego. And this card is about what it sounds like it is. It could be referring to you, or it could be referring to someone else. But what I'm getting off of this card usually shows up to represent when we are taking things a little bit too seriously, or our actions are coming from a place of wounded pride. It can represent all kinds of feelings, negativity, fear, anger, resentment, self-righteousness, arrogance. When something about how we view ourselves as valid feels attacked or assaulted, when we feel invalid as people, sometimes this Goblin card turns up to let us know that we are evaluating things from the darker parts of our human psyche rather than from an energy of universal love. Now you've got the Alchemist and the 5 of Swords on top of it, which I find is interesting because this is a very driven energy that I'm getting right here. The 5 of Swords is a sort of victory at all costs card. It indicates a sort of ruthless energy to win, a very driven, action-oriented sort of energy. And the Alchemist is usually the Magician index. You can see he's got all 4 of the elements there at his disposal, and the infinity symbol over him representing the infinite source energy. And it's usually a card of manifestation. He is working on trying to figure out how best to use the resources in front of him, how to combine the resources in front of him to impose his will on his reality and make the reality that he's wanting to experience. Combined with that 5 of Swords, which is sort of a ruthless victory at all costs, it looks like we're very driven and ambitious at this point, but the cards may be suggesting that it's a good opportunity to reevaluate what it is that's actually driving that ambition. There may be something underlying that which needs reevaluated or healed. Now, in the center of the spread, we have got the number 34 card, Wealth, which is a very auspicious marker. This wealth marker can indicate, obviously, material wealth, but it's really just a card of abundance in all aspects. So that can be in the form of emotional abundance as well, satisfaction and fulfillment. It can be love as well. It's a card of abundance being assured. The resources that you need and the things that you're wanting to feel satisfied, whatever that means to you, are showing up as a marker on your path. You also have the Wheel and the 4 of Wands on top of that wealth marker. What this is kind of giving me energy-wise is that the energy, the availability for this wealth and abundance is within your sphere of influence, your sphere of control right now. As the wheel turns, luck turns in your favor. And there is the opportunity right now to take the wheel for yourself and to enter into a cycle of wealth and abundance. The Four of Wands card usually can represent a marriage or union. You can see the two people on the card look like they may be celebrating a union. They also could be celebrating in general. It represents the four wands, the four pillars in the corner really represent a stable beginning, a new foundation for something beautiful, anticipated, and wanted in life, a stable foundation to build on. On the end of the spread over here, you have the mystery card coming up for you. This is the card that turns up when maybe not the outcome or the path forward doesn't seem so clear. There may be twists and turns in your journey coming up here that are unexpected or unforeseeable. It's letting you know to trust in the energy, trust in the outcome of what's happening. Sometimes the twists and turns we take in life don't necessarily seem like they're leading to the conclusion that we are. Often hindsight is 20/20, and the patterns only become visible to us after the fact when something's already happened. The cards on top of this are the Ten of Cups, which is the fulfillment and happy ending card. For a lot of people, it's usually interpreted that way. You can see the people in the car have a loving family, a home, a beautiful garden, a happy child raising her hands, that rainbows in the sky. This is a very much an idealistic ending sort of a card. That may be what we're thinking we're wanting to reach for here, and it could very well be what we're getting if we take into consideration the card next to it, the Temperance card. The Temperance card comes in to let us know to use moderation and discernment in a situation and to combine and temper what we're doing. You can see that the angel is splashing the water back and forth between the cups, indicating the need to mix something together to temper it in order to really find success. You can see there's also a rainbow in the back of the Temperance card here, as well as in the Ten of Cups. So this is really correlating the two, that the answer to the Ten of Cups really is to temper a situation. My bet would be, because it feels very much like the Alchemist card, to combining things together in order to get what you want out of it, which is in connection with that Five of Swords. So if I connect those two spreads together, what we're tempering maybe is the sort of wounded human ego, the ruthless side of wanting to get what we want over here. The victory at all costs tempered a little bit with the Ten of Swords, some happiness, some well-being. I'm going to get you one more card on top of each of these. Spirit, what does Scorpio need to know about this situation? What is the advice and or the outcome that I can share with them right now? What can we share with Scorpio that will help them in these situations? We have got the Two of Wands on this side right here. We have got the Ace of Pentacles in the center of the spread. And what do we have on the end over here, Spirit, please, for Scorpio? And we have got the Justice card coming up on the end. Yes, balance and fairness. All right, let's take a look at them. So over here on the first spread, we have the Two of Wands on top of it, and this energy feels about right. The Two of Wands is going to be planning and dreaming, looking at what's in front of you and extrapolating what it could be. You can see he's got the world in the top of his little scepter there. In this card, he's usually holding it in his hands, and he is imagining the world in his hands and imagining and making his plans about how he can execute on getting what he wants. It's really a card of taking some time to really carefully manage your manifestation and think about what it is you really want and make those plans moving forward. In the center of the spread, you have got the Ace of Pentacles. It's an exciting new beginning for the abundance. I love that the Ace of Pentacles comes up on top of the Wealth card. It means that you have the beginnings, the raw materials, the initial inspiration or ideas coming through that is leading to this wealth and abundance, and that what you need will be there for you to mix together, to be the alchemist and to temper, to mix together in order to follow a new inspiration or a new intuition towards the wealth and abundance in this spread. And at the end of the reading over here, we have the Justice card coming up on top of the Ten of Cups and Temperance. And again, Justice is, sometimes it's interpreted as a literal card, like a decision being handed down, or in a legal matter, or somebody getting their justice, like karma coming through. But in this particular reading, I'm drawn to the sword in her hand and the balancing scales in her other hand. It's really feeling to me like to use your swords with balance, as in tempering this energy over here with the Five of Swords, really working with transmuting the wounded human ego energy into finding the true inspiration that drives you forward. That Ten of Cups, the wealth, abundance, and happiness outcome that you're looking for, is really more the energy that we want to sit in. And you can balance out that sort of ruthless sword edge there with some temperance, and focusing on your happiness, focusing on the positive result that we want, rather than the whatever hurts or transgressions of the past have got you in that goblin energy. I'm going to get you one more card here. This is the Lightworkers Oracle, and we are going to get one more card for Scorpio. Please, Spirit, what card can we show to Scorpio that will be inspiring and encouraging for them with this February energy? Let's get it out. All right, Scorpio, you have got number 38, Earth Healing. And I'm going to go ahead and read that for you. It says, you are making a real contribution to the planet through your spiritual journey. Remember this and believe that your needs will be generously met by the earth and the universe. What you are doing matters, and you will be supported. The invocation for this card, if you want to be able to use it for yourself, says, through unconditional love, I am empowered to live my divine destiny. I trust in my gifts and talents. I know that all I need for divine success shall be provided for me. I now choose of my own free will to release any blocks, consciously or unconsciously held, around trusting the earth to provide me with all that is needed to fulfill my divine life purpose. I am so grateful to receive all that I need and more. I feel much joy within me about my life, what I am capable of, what I have attained so far, and how much I can offer to the earth. I live from my heart with absolute trust. May all beings know their genuine worth and have confidence to express their grace. Through my own free will, so be it. Thank you, Spirit, for that beautiful invocation and card for Scorpio. And yeah, it looks to me like everything, all the energy is right for you, Scorpio, coming up here in the month of February to take the wheel and turn the cycle for a new cycle of abundance and a pathway towards everything that you want. And the only thing that is really the advice and necessary here is to check the underlying motivating factors. Make sure that we're motivated from a place of being in the energy of what we want, this 10 of Cups at the end result, rather than being motivated by the need to prove ourselves or any sort of old wounds that are propping up and feeling triggered throughout the month. It's a really auspicious energy for you, and have an excellent month, Scorpio.